You know what I'm saying? They ain't doing nothing like what I'm saying, what they doing over here in Water Bureau. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? And saying just to represent for my peoples. You know what I'm saying? I hear people crying about, you know what I'm saying, prices being a little expensive. You know what I'm saying? But I feel like that's pennies on a dollar for something that's going to save you for the rest of your life.
Land Air Water Bureau. Yeah, man, but that text message sound real good.
Oh yeah.
And how fitting for the God to be there with you too, building on that. That's perfect. I gotta do this, right? Cause that text message sounded so magnanimous. I already knew it was a testimony, how you know it was unusual. So, you know, if you don't mind, I'd like to record the story.
Yeah, that's a pleasure, my man. It's a pleasure for me. You know what I mean? I want my people to know, you know what I'm saying, how things be acting over here at Land Air Water Bureau. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
Everything real over here.
Ooh, I love to hear you say that more. That means everything.
You know what I mean? Yeah, everything real over here.
Wonderful, wonderful. So let's get to the details. I'm anxious and excited.
Alright, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I go to drop my girl off. You know what I'm saying? I usually drop her off every day. I have a job site. You know what I mean? 5 o'clock, 5:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? I'm not sure if you're familiar with Fairfield County, but it's, you know what I'm saying, it's not really a town for our people to be hanging around. You know what I mean? So I usually just try to get in and get out. You know what I mean? Right around the corner from the exit. You know what I'm saying? Spin the blocks and, you know what I'm saying, keep it moving. It ain't no shame for me to sit here and say that, you know what I mean? I don't have no desire to there's none of my cars, you know what I mean? Because I got 5 vehicles and I can't afford to have 5 different insurance policies. You know what I'm saying? That go up every year. You know what I'm saying? When they supposed to be going down and after the whole year, you know what I'm saying? I'm spending $2,000-$3,000 a year for insurance over like 5-year period. You know what I'm saying? And when it came to the point where, you know what, this ain't for me. I know it got to be another man. You know what I'm saying? For this, so I decided to start pressing my luck. You know what I'm saying? Getting into these books and, you know what I'm saying, trying to see what I could do about it.
Wow.
So now, long story short, so when I go to drop my girl off, you know what I'm saying, there's a car at the light. You know what I'm saying? When I came out of the parking lot, you know what I'm saying, I see the car behind me, but you know, I ain't really paying no mind. So I get up the block.
When you say the car, you mean like a police car?
Now at that time, you know what I'm saying, I didn't know what it was. I just seen the car at the light, you know what I mean, waiting for the light to turn, you know what I'm saying? So I beat the turn out of the parking lot. And I got up to the next block, and then I hit my signal, and I made the right turn. And now I'm at the light to get ready to get on the highway. The truck in front of me, you know what I'm saying, and the car is behind me. You know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? The light changed, and he made it, you know what I'm saying, managed to get up, you know what I'm saying, close enough to get behind me. Because, you know, I'm trying to get up out of this town, because I know I ain't got no business in this town in this type of circumstances. You know what I mean? So now when I'm on the highway, you know what I'm saying, so we get on the highway, it's a truck in front of me. I can't really go around that truck. You know what I'm saying? I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? But I couldn't get around them without cutting them off or anything. So I just fell back and, you know what I'm saying, went up the highway entrance. You know what I mean? And I get out to the highway. Now it's a truck in front of me, you know what I'm saying? And then the car's behind me. Now, you know what I'm saying, so after about 30 seconds of being on the highway, you know what I'm saying, the state trooper lights come on. You know what I mean? Now, you know what I'm saying, he lights up on his lights, but they're not blinking for me to pull over, so I just keep it moving.
You said the state trooper, he turned on the lights, but you said you didn't hear any sound?
No, you're saying he turned on the lights, but you know how when they hit the lights, you know what I'm saying, they usually make the lights blink to pull you over.
So what kind of, you saying he did a different kind of hitting the lights?
Yeah, he just hit, you know what I'm saying, he just turned on all the lights, you know what I'm saying, so I could just acknowledge that he's a, you know what I'm saying, he's a state trooper or a police officer or some law enforcement behind me. When he hit his lights, you know, I think that he ran my plate. You know what I'm saying? Once he, I stayed in the same lane while he was behind me with the lights on, but he never took the time to turn off the lights. I mean, to turn on the lights, to, you know what I'm saying, to make them blink and all that for me to pull over. Like, never, you know what I'm saying, none of that. He just had turned the lights on. I guess for me to acknowledge the fact that I have a state trooper behind me, or undercover, or whatever he was. So then, after about a minute or two of him riding behind me, I'm saying, in those circumstances, you know what I'm saying, now I'm saying to myself, I know you're going to pull me over. So I hit the signal, and I hit the signal, changed from the first lane to the second lane, you know what I mean? And then when I passed the truck, you know what I'm saying, I kind of passed the truck, but I got back into the first lane, but really not enough room for him to squeeze in behind me, because I don't want him behind me. So let me see, I'm saying now I'm going to find out if you're behind me or you just riding, you know what I mean? So I sped up, and I kind of cut off the truck. I said to get back in the first lane, so he sped up, cut off the truck so he could still remain behind me. So I was like, yeah, okay, so now I know he's on me, you know what I mean? And when I did that, I messed around, and I swerved into the breakdown lane, and I smacked the car back into the first lane. And when I did that, I said, well, I know he's definitely going to pull me over now. You know what I'm saying, did a little bit of reckless driving right quick. So now we're about maybe 4 miles, 5 miles into this.
Whoa.
Now I'm starting to get closer. So now I'm starting to get closer to my house, to the exit to my house.
Wait. So are the lights still on?
Yeah, the lights are on. That's what I'm saying. The lights are on the whole time.
4 or 5 miles. 4 or 5 miles of the state trooper behind you with the lights on.
Yeah, but not blinking. They're not blinking for me. You know what I'm saying? You know how they. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, you know what I'm saying? He just turned them on. You know what I'm saying? He just lit up all his car lights and let him know that, hey, this is a state trooper. He didn't turn them on for them to be siren, like, you know what I'm saying, we're in a car chase. You know what I mean?
Right.
He turned them on.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Now, mind you, I know that, you know what I'm saying? I know that the plates on the car belong on my other car. I know that. There ain't no question about that.
Whoa.
The last time I got pulled over, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? The car is supposed to be on. I got a 94 Cadillac sedan bill, you know what I mean? But then I got a 06, you know what I'm saying, Audi, you know what I'm saying, A6, you know what I'm saying? So I just took the plates off of that one and put it onto this one, and I keep it moving, you know what I mean? So I'm saying it's under my business. It's all my business. That's how I feel. It's all my business. It's mine, you know what I mean?
I get what you're saying.
Yeah, I can say. I mean, at any given time, I could go and register the vehicles. You know what I mean? I could do that.
We got another way of registering things too. We'll talk about off the call, but that's a thriller right there.
So now I'm riding. He's behind me. I'm doing about 55, 56. You know what I'm saying? He's behind me, you know, and I know my paperwork ain't right. So they ain't no sense me trying to speed and act like trying to give him more reason. You know what I mean? So, but now I'm like 2 exits away from my house. You know what I'm saying? From getting off, you know what I'm saying, for me to get to my house. Now, when I got closer to my house, you know what I'm saying, now the gangster, I don't know where they're talking, now the gangster come up, you know what I mean? Oh, now, I ain't stopping now. I'm saying, I ain't stopping until I get my car in my driveway. Now, we close enough for me to get to my driveway. You know what I mean? And I know if I get to my driveway, you don't have no warrant to come on my property, beat it, buddy, you're bugging me, you know what I mean? So this is the way I'm thinking, you know what I mean? So I'm saying I sped up a little bit, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, now I got about, I'm saying 2 miles before I get to my exit from my house. So I sped up a little bit. When I sped up a little bit, I noticed he didn't speed up. So like I say, I went from like maybe, I'll just say 55 to 60. When I did that, you know, I'm saying he didn't speed up to close that gap between us. You know what I mean? So when I seen that he didn't do that, then I sped up a little bit more. I got it to 65 now. Because I'm getting off the exit now. You know what I'm saying? So I got off the exit. By the time I got to the bottom of the exit, you know what I'm saying, he was entering an exit. By the time he got to the bottom of the exit, I'm turning onto my street. You know what I'm saying? So as soon as I hit my street, I punched it. You know what I mean? 0 to 60 right quick or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And now I hit the brakes, slam on the brakes, and turn into my driveway. Jump out the car, come out, and I look to the front. The state trooper is nowhere around. You know what I mean? So now, you know what I'm saying? Now I'm saying to myself, I'm out on bond. You know, I'm out on a $50,000 bond. I'm operating a vehicle without the proper paperwork, no insurance, no registration. All of that is my driver's license. But I wouldn't even show that. I would show, okay, if he wanted to have pulled me over, I was going to show him my expired Connecticut state ID. You know what I mean? And I'm saying, as a matter of fact, before I would even did that, the first thing out of my face was, I accept your offer with full immunity. You know what I'm saying? Without recourse. You know what I mean? And then after that, the next line would be, you know what I'm saying, anything that I think could be used against me in court of law, if you don't have a warrant, you know what I'm saying, with a detached affidavit, there's really no reason for me to come further this conversation with you. That's what I'm saying in my mind. That means, you know what I'm saying, as if he's trying to pull me over. But, you know what I'm saying, for some reason, You know what I'm saying? I didn't get pulled over, but I know that I should have got pulled over for emission for plates and reckless driving for swerving out of the lane.
Whoa, hold on, more. What do you mean you're supposed
I don't
to?
know what took place with this paperwork, you know what I mean? But I know for a fact that, you know what I'm saying, that man ran my plate, he stayed on my trail, you know what I'm saying, for the whole time that I was on the highway to the time basically when I got off the highway. You know what I mean? But long and behold, you know what I mean, ain't nothing pop off. I didn't have to get arrested. I didn't have to go bond out or do any of these things. You know what I'm saying? And I believe it might be, you know what I'm saying, because of the work that, you know what I'm saying, getting done in the projects called Beverly Terrace. You know what I mean? I left St. Vincent Hospital, you know what I'm saying, as an infant in a Fleetwood Broham. You know what I mean? So I feel like I've been royalty from day one. And, you know what I'm saying, and I don't owe none of these people anything. You know what I'm saying? Other than, you know what I'm saying, whatever I desire to give them. You know what I mean?
That's a fact.
And then, you know what I'm saying, and I think, you know what I'm saying, right now, you know what I'm saying, it kind of hurts me to say that. You know what I'm saying? I done wasted about maybe $4,000 or $5,000 messing around with programs with people that saying that they got the remedy, and, you know what I'm saying, and all of them, you know what I'm saying, they ain't doing nothing like what, you know what I'm saying, what they doing over here in Waterbury. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying, just to represent for my peoples, you know what I'm saying, I hear people crying about, you know what I'm saying, prices being a little expensive, you know what I'm saying, but I feel like that's pennies on a dollar for something that's going to save you for the rest of your life.
Oh my God, say that more. Like, it's amazing because they really just cheating themselves. We have the statistics. We know what everybody is making by county. I could pull this up. Anyone could pull it up right online. I'm not hearing none of that more. I'm so sincere. We have great plans to do. It's a collective, and then it becomes a whole nation. Wherever you want to travel, you'll be able to tap in with your people and be taken care of. You know, that's the vision. Wherever we are.
Yes, sir.
We are a nation of people, one blood.
Yeah, and I'm glad I woke up. I'm glad I woke up. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I woke up is because, you know what I'm saying, I know that I wasn't supposed to spend the rest of my life providing for everybody other than my own family. You know what I mean? I know that for a fact. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I know I can't, you know what I'm saying, I can't say what, you know what I'm saying, I can't say what I feel that the work is really done. You know what I'm saying? I guess the most I can say is, thank God for holding it. As a kid, I say that. And I guess if you want it, you know what I'm talking about. Don't say
man, it's all of our public servants. You know, we the people.
Yeah, I hear that.
We the people.
Principal Equity Officer.
Yes, let's get these matters accomplished in regards to who's who, what's what, and B. Man, I don't even know if it's overkill at this point. I'm starting to feel like I feel like we might need to let off their neck a little bit. Like,
nah, man, no mercy. No mercy. They don't care nothing about us. And they got it to get it. They've been holding that for years, you know what I mean? You can feel bad for them, but hey, you know what I mean? You'll say, past that, let me finish this.
ooh.
Let's say, keep your conscience clean. We need your conscience clean. Let's say, send me out.
Oh man, that's
you know
a trip.
Hey, look, put it like this: I go out as a pawn and get sacrificed so I can come back as a king or whatever role necessary.
It's what's for you is for you now. That's the thing, you know. They say it's a long list of souls that want to be on the earth right now for this transition that's ahead.
I have that. You know what I mean? Hey, I ain't even selfish, you know what I'm saying? As long as I know that I'm leaving footprints for them to follow, you know what I'm saying, for them to get on track, you know what I'm saying, that's cool with me.
Yes, we're all for having our flowers while we can smell them. I have no shame in that.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want to smell my flowers. I want to be able to smell the flowers rather than just having them laying on top of me.
That way, Yahweh. Man, I'm glad to hear that. That's greatness. That's a beautiful story.
I'm glad I came across you and your organization so I could be a part of the history. You know what I mean?
The our story, more. That's it. It's the our story. Not his story no more. We had enough of that.
You know what I mean? It's my pleasure to be a student. You know what I mean?
Yes, yes. I live in vicariously through the people, hearing these stories on how these maneuvers are functioning as it should. So we're about that business. Uplifting fallen humanity for real, for real.
A caring heart. You gotta have that caring heart.
Humanitarianism on the front.
You know what I'm saying? It's not like, you know what I'm saying, I'm walking blind. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I jumped on my man's back because, you know what I'm saying, he showed me the paperwork, you know what I'm saying, that came from land, you know what I'm saying, land here. You know what I mean?
That's wonderful, man. That's wonderful. And it's happened rapido, back to back. Back to back.
Yeah, that's a fact. That's a fact.
It's building, man. That synergy.
That's a fact. Funny that I just was on the phone with another more. Just now, I just hung up with him on some other things that we done before, like you know, we building, putting things together with Apostle and tying in certain things, and he bringing me up to speed with stuff I didn't know. They was trying to front. We just talk about, we wish we had that recorded because the process of how they try to play it in the Secretary of State until he had to stand on some stuff. And he let them know, like, he ran some stuff down to him. The Deputy Secretary of State came and like, nah, make sure you get them their documents, fill that out. They were trying to front, the whole front. Everybody in the front was trying to front. So he went through all of them. He came out. He talked to him, he gave him the Black Law Dictionary. He went, showed him where what stood for this, that, stood, this. And he's like, all right, yeah, signing documents. Just like that. And then we were just talking about that, like, damn, what if it had camcorded that? Like, where the recorded that? That would be crazy. I was like, wow, you're right. We had no clue that they was going to try to play like that. They was going to front like that. They know, they got the information. We just don't got it.
Yeah, and they this stuff come out at the dinner table, and you know they keep it tough.
Yeah. And when they come, they challenge you for real.
Oh, you understand. Hey, what? They are supposed to. That's how it's functioning. More these people are. It depends on who you're dealing with, but some of them are really part of some darkness.
I want to say word wizards. Yeah, but they dead. Whoa, they see that you about to try to get to what? Oh, heck no. I'm the last line of defense. Let's try to block them one last time. You know, they here. As soon as he about to get you right there to the time, we got to try to block them one last time. And these boys are surviving for real. You see, that reminds me of when I was trying to get my paperwork published. And they was curving me. You know what I mean? And my man hit me up with the paperwork to hit them upside the head. And when I hit them upside the head with that paperwork, now I got the top executive, my best friend in the world. Hey, you know what I mean? And say emailing me. You know, say he called me up. You know, say after I sent that paperwork, he called me up and say, I don't know who you are, but I know that paperwork made it up to the top of the line. And now from this point on, you don't deal with nobody else but me. You know what I mean?
Whoa. This is at the newspaper?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Oh my goodness.
The top chief editor of the newspaper over the derivative newspaper companies that work for them. You know what I mean? I would say his name if I could get it off the top of my head, but you know what I'm saying? But I'm saying maybe not. But anyway, you know what I mean? Yeah, he called me up and said, hello, good morning. Could I speak to, you know what I mean? And then, yeah, that would be me. How can I help you? You know what I'm saying? I am the chief executive of the media company and the people that you sent in made it up to my desk. And from this point on, you know what I'm saying, you don't deal with nobody else but me.
Wow.
And so he said, you send me my piece, send me that paperwork. That was on Friday. You say, you send me that paperwork, and I'm going to have a price for you on Monday. And sure enough, Monday, you know what I mean, he had my paperwork ready to go. And by Tuesday, I done had my payment in. And by Wednesday, you know what I mean, it was processed for Friday. You know what I mean?
Oh my goodness, man. If that's not hit 'em up style, hey, they better get it together, man.
I'm saying, my man gave me that paperwork that busted head to the white meat. Yeah, huh?
They was acting up, you know?
Yeah, and now, I'm saying, matter of fact, he passed me off to like 2 or 3 of his workers. You know what I'm saying? Well, now we just got a whole group email. You know what I'm saying? Right now, if I was to email him right now, you know what I'm saying? It'll go to him and his workers.
Yes, indeed. They love us, man. They work for us. You got new boundaries. We are a people. You got some studying to do in that regard more, but I know it'll find you because I know your curiosity gonna kick in, and it's gonna be an insatiable quest to just load your mind with all of these new degrees.
Oh, you know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, so while we're here, let me get this on record. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Now, me and my man was after earlier. You know what I'm saying? Why you? You know what I'm saying? I said that my man, I said, what do I can say about homeboy? He's thorough, but I'll say he's good to go, but he's slow.
Hey, I'm gonna tell you the same thing. We talking truth, right? My grandma told me countless times that I was gonna be late to my own funeral. Cause I'll sit down and be busting it down so crazy in my mind to the minute molecule to make it make sense in my mind. Everybody else still moving, you know.
Without telling him about you, I told him, I was like, yo, listen, man, he dead on. I said, I ain't met nobody like him. He won't get with you, but he gonna get with you all his time. I told him this for the first day, he's like, what? And then that's what he showed me. He showed me, he's like, yeah, the testimony, he's like, yo, I was like, yo, nah, that's me. He's like, yeah. He's like, what? I said, yeah, that's my man. He's like, what? I said, yeah, nah, he's thorough, man. I think the case all that. He said, where? He's like, yeah. I said, yeah. He gonna move on his guys. I told him, I let him know. I'm like, yo, he gonna get to you. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? And everything he get to you gonna be precise, official. You know what I mean? But,
and we working on that. We working on that.
Where I'm dirty at is, you know what I'm saying, messing with all these fraudulent, you know what I'm saying, pranksters, you know what I mean, and then coming across the saying the truth, not respecting the truth because because I'm already beat up. So now, you know what I'm saying, yeah. So they not used to do to impress me, you know what I mean? But then, you know what I'm saying, my man stuck in there, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying? He understood how damaged I was, you know what I mean? Gave me a pass, and I appreciate them. You know what I mean? And,
it's bigger than me, more. This stuff bigger than me, God. I don't take it personal. You know what I'm saying? And that's why I'm keeping the torch lit. And if someone want to put their torch to the flame, it's all good. And I don't take it personal. It's bigger than me. How could I take it personal?
I hear you. You know what I mean? And that's what I'm saying. That's kind of like what makes the difference between men and boys. You know what I mean? Because, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know what I'm saying? Everybody's on their own time, you know what I'm saying? And just because, you know what I'm saying, you decide to say something, you got a news flash, don't mean that's a news flash for anybody else around you. You know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? So, hey, like I said, I appreciate my man, you know what I'm saying, extending his courteousness. You know what I'm saying, for my abuse, you know what I mean?
Ain't that Christ-like?
You know what I mean? And what makes me mad is when I call him with an accent and we want to be roughly around about it, you know what I mean? My man so smooth. You know what I mean? He didn't be bad, though. You know what I mean? My man say, yo, peace, man. You know what I'm saying? What did the document say, fam? It says keep propped up. And who they addressed to, fam? It's just the Tory and his law. So they're addressing you in your proper status, kid. Oh.
If you heard some of these stories, how they're coming down, it's whimsical, you know, cause yeah, it's coming out. It's so good. But yeah, man, it's a different thing going on. You know, you doing different moves. You know, ain't nobody doing the moves right there. This is chess.
Yeah. They still tap dancing.
Exactly. It's unheard of.
Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? I think it's selfish. I think it's selfish if you don't want to contribute towards your own cause.
I don't know what it is, man, but it's a new day.
You know what I mean? If you don't want to, if you don't want to take the time to sit down and read and learn this for yourself, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no other way but to come out your pocket. How you gonna cry about coming out your pocket when, you know what I'm saying, when all this information is here for you? You know what I mean? You don't want to pick it up. You know what I'm saying? And then if you know what I'm saying, and if you do come out your pocket, it's gonna be beneficial for the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? So really, you know what I'm saying, if you should spend $5,000, I say within the next 2 years, you got your money back and everything else that comes with it.
Bless their heart, man. People have mind programs. They have poverty mentalities, really, you know, and that isn't necessarily by choice. They just don't know that it done took their whole subconscious. They've devalued themselves and they don't think right. But you know, if they know, like we know everybody gonna pay, because universal law is value for value. Either you gonna pay some kind of way. You gonna pay with your money, you gonna pay with your time, or you gonna pay with your flesh.
Well, abuse.
Straight up. That's just how it works.
I think one of the best things, I don't know who it was that, you know what I'm saying, I guess I was on Facebook, you know what I'm saying, in a group, you know what I'm saying, talking about my situation, and somebody came through, and they put, you know what I'm saying, man, air, and water, you know what I'm saying, suggested that I visit the website, you know what I'm saying, and I visited the website at that time, you know what I'm saying, but I'm saying, I didn't really, I'm saying, work on it, and so I didn't really move on it. You know what I'm saying, but when I did come across the video, you know what I'm saying, you know what I'm saying, Connecticut testimony, I did, you know what I'm saying, I decided to look at that, you know what I'm saying, and when I looked at that, you know what I'm saying, I liked the way that, I'm saying, it was going down, and at that time, I didn't know that was my man, you know what I mean?
That's how God moved.
That was doing that video.
Man, a mind just turned on, you know, and you find out it's your people. That's a trip. I'm still blown away by that. Yahweh.
Yeah, so what I'm saying, so then what I'm saying, when I found out it was my people, and then, you know what I'm saying, the people that he showed that's in the video, and then he showed it to me, you know what I'm saying, live and direct, you know what I'm saying, that's when I knew that, hey, I'll be a fool to act like I don't know, you don't know better. You know what I mean? You know the real thing when it's in front of you. You know what I mean? It don't look like the fraudulent stuff that's in front. And recently, somebody else tried to say, after I started this program, somebody else tried to come up on me and tell me that, yo, you know what, you need to just end that and just jump on bandwagon with these other people. And these other people didn't even last, you know what I'm saying? Didn't even make it through a week.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? They took my little bread, you know what I mean? And now I'm blocked. You know what I'm saying? And you know what I'm saying? And I was just like, you know what? Hey, the bird. You know what I mean?
Man, you got to be careful, because you're going to see oil and water don't mix. You know, it's some different stuff going on. And you really got to be meticulously looking at the moves. Yeah, that's how we rock.
I guess in that language you could say I collapsed the system of trust.
I mean, that's like slang. That's a slang way of saying it. You know, we deal in jurisprudence at Land Air Water Bureau. The fact of the matter is that the property was conveyed into trust for real. Man, we got the way. That's what I'm saying. Like, it's different. This is what's going on. Like, it's different people that need to get checked in with. You know, you say a gentleman always gives advance notice, and we just so happen to be beneficiaries of the world's largest estate. So it's really about stepping to these, you know, counties, states, countries, and really letting them know, you know, it's a new sheriff, it's a new sheriff in town. Go ahead and update your records of the facts. And they do it.
Putting them on record. Then I'll question, and I've been had this information, I never ran by you, with the list of people that need to get put on notice, and I got like 7 of them.
That's for what? That's what I'm saying. You don't need to do that.
That's what I was asking.
No, this happens at one place.
That's what I'm saying. So now, at one place, all these places just fall in line. That's what I think happened with me today. You know what I'm saying? I don't even say that. I would have to go through that motion. I would go through that whole motion. They would have towed my car. You know what I mean? They might have violated my bond. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? But since I got that certificate of owner that my man put me on too. You know what I mean? Me and my man, we even talked about it a couple of times. Like, you know what I'm saying? He got to stop by, and we're gonna try to get in touch with ASHMUSA at the same time. And now we just sitting here, me and him said, this is the first time that my man stopped through. You know what I'm saying? Probably about a month and a half that, you know what I'm saying? He just, you know what I'm saying? We finally linked up. And you know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? And now after a half hour after he linked up in here, the phone rings and it's grand shit, y'all. What's going on, man?
Yeah, it's in the ethers. Absolute. We'll be in touch. Y'all had the best day ever. Land Air Water Bureau.